Welcome to today's Retirement Travelers Shopping Edition.
Christmas edition, Black Friday edition, whatever you want to call it, but we have lots of great travel gift ideas for you.
Yes, for yourself or for your loved ones.
And we have made it super simple. You know, Bev has been working really hard to pull together all these links.
So hard.
So we have a single link that we're going to put in the description below that takes you to our store on our website, and we'll have everything broken down, very easy to use, so you can find your favorite gifts.
Yes, and be sure you know that you do not pay any more by using our affiliate links. We get a small commission, but you don't pay more. And a lot of people ask us, how can we support your channel? Well, this is one of the best ways to do it for us.
That's right, and we do appreciate it.
Yes, so let's get going.
We're John and Bev, and we are the Retirement Travelers.
Before we get started, we wanted to say that we have some really big plans this year, so be sure you follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, newsletter, all of the above.
You don't want to miss out on anything.
No, we want you to come along.
First up is one of my favorite travel products, and that's the Alette Travel Wallet. And I've been carrying this thing with me for 5 years now, the entire retirement. There's a good chance it's going to outlast me in retirement because it's such good quality. It's made in nylon, it's water resistant, it has RFID blocking, it has all the features that I need, plus it's super thin. It fits in my back pocket, front pocket, fanny pack. It's really just the perfect travel wallet, and I couldn't be happier with it.
I actually have one as well. I bought one last year, and mine's the red one, John's is the blue. And we love how it folds and your credit cards don't fall out or whatever you're carrying in it. I just feel really comfortable with it. Even though I have the men's version, I just like it. It just works for both of us. Next up on the list is the Coat Epoxy Organizer. Now, we use this as our toiletry bag. I bought one first, and then John kind of got jealous and wanted one for himself, kind of like the wallet.
Yeah.
And this is a really nice organizer. It's a little bigger than the Eagle Creek version that we had before, and we like it as well. But so if you're looking for something a little smaller, I go with the Eagle Creek. But for this, it is a 3-compartment organizer. It holds our toothbrush, our makeup. Well, my makeup, you don't wear any, but it's a great product, and we really highly recommend it. You can get it in various colors. They even allow the factory workers to choose some product colors, so they kind of leave it up to the people sewing. What combination do you want to have? What color zipper, what color cover? And it's kind of fun to see what you get, and so you can check that out.
Next up is the Sea to Summit grocery bags. Now, we love these things. These are little tiny collapsible bags that fit into a little pouch. We've been actually carrying the same two now for the last 5 years, and we love them because they're so versatile. You know, when you're traveling the world, versatility is extremely important. And so when you can find something that's light, that's good quality and can fit anywhere and do lots of different things like, carry groceries, lunches, laundry. That's something that you definitely want to have when you travel.
Next up on the list is the Anker 747 charger. And the way this works is you throw away all those little white cubes that come with your phone or your iPad, and you take the cord and you plug into this. Now, this is one of the most popular items on our store. We sell a lot of these. And we heard last year from someone who said, I gave them to all of our grandchildren for a Christmas gift and they loved it.
Yeah, and it's very, very efficient. Bev has one and I have one, and basically all of our equipment goes into those two chargers, and it makes it so simple. When you go to a hotel room or whatever, all we need is one plug and everything gets charged.
Next up on the list is the Travel Power Strip. Now, this is another popular item, and it is the item that we have been so proud to find because it actually has a place for both of our Anker 747 charging blocks to go in the top. And we can plug this in and we can set those there and they won't fall off the wall. And that's a big problem when you're traveling.
Yeah, and it's nice that you just have one plug. So one receptacle charges all of our stuff for both of us, and that's really nice. Now, one thing about this Power Strip is a lot of questions about, does it handle 220 volts or 110? Can we use it anywhere in the world? We have been using this thing all over the world with different voltage requirements and never had an issue.
Yeah.
So
we looked on their website, and the way we think it is, the reason why it's not rated for 220
yeah,
is because it's sold to a U.S. market. But they sell other products with different plugs in other places with a different type of a plug. plug at the end, and we think it's the same, but you make the decision yourself. We're not guaranteeing it, but like John said, we've used it everywhere, and we've never had a problem.
Never had an issue.
It's also cruise approved. Now, usually your cabin hostess will, attendant will unplug it during the day if you leave it plugged in, but it is rated for cruise lines.
The next item is our international power adapter. We've actually used a couple of different ones. The first one we used wasn't always available on Amazon, so this one we bought and we've been very pleased with it. It's actually a little bit smaller, and all you need is one. You know, if you use the system of the power strip that we have, all you need is one international adapter to go to any country in the world, and that's why we like this one. We like space saving.
Next up on the list is the Anchor Power Bank. Now, this is something that John never leaves home without, besides your wallet.
That's right.
He's addicted to this thing because as we go out in a day and we're touring the sites and we're seeing everywhere in a city, our phones will run low. And so we carry this to charge our phones as we're out on the road.
It fits perfectly in my little fanny pack, and I carry it with me, and we keep our phones going all day long.
Next up on the list is the Apple AirTag. Now, we carry 4 of these, one for each of our backpacks and then one for each of our day packs. It's really kind of a technological marvel in the world of travel these days.
Yes, and it really works great if you ever lose your luggage. Now, we've never lost our luggage, but we've had several viewers talk to us about how when you lose your luggage, if you have an AirTag in it, you can instruct the airlines exactly where it is and have that information. It just makes us feel secure about checking our bags as long as we have an AirTag in there.
Next up on the list is the Apple AirPod, the noise canceling edition. You gotta have that one.
I think they're husband canceling because she doesn't, talk to me when she's got them on.
I never ever tune you out. You're the one that tunes me out, but this is a marriage therapy. Okay, so you need it because you will get on an airplane with screaming kids sometimes. They're nice. We sleep on the airplane with them on just because they cancel out all those noises when we're sleeping or on trains.
They're really versatile. I mean, we listen to books on audio. I use them for music when I'm running. They're a great gift.
Yes, they're a great gift. I use them for editing.
And definitely a big difference with the noise canceling. That made all the difference in the world. So we highly recommend this product.
Next up on the list is the Jacket Sports Sunscreen. It is a fabulous sunscreen. It has 50 SPF protection. It is reef safe. It does a lot of good things to your skin.
But more importantly, it doesn't stain our white shirts, which is really important. It's the first sunscreen that we found that does not stain our shirts. So,
yes, it's not available everywhere, so you have to stock up before you leave, but it is a great product. We've been using it for about 5 or 6 years, and we just love it.
Next up is the Trip packing cubes. Now, we've been a strong supporter of packing cubes now for several years. We put everything in our backpacks, and we like to organize with our packing cubes. They're light. We like these because they're good quality and they're multicolored, so we know instantly just which one your socks are in and shirts are in or whatever. It just makes it handy. We recommend different colors, and the Trip set works great for that. Yeah,
they have a lot of Trip products, and if you're looking for a great set, this is the one that we use. We've probably put these through the ringer. I think we've been using them for at least, the whole time we've been traveling abroad, and we've not replaced, so it's a great product.
Yeah. Next up is the Sea to Summit dry bag. Now, you're going to see here a trend. We like Sea to Summit stuff because it's good quality, it's very lightweight, and it just works great. And these bags, we do have some liquids that we have to take with us sometimes.
Like sunscreen.
Like sunscreen and whatever, and we've never had an accident, getting those liquids into the rest of our pack because of these dry bags.
Yes, and someone asked, with this window, do you still have to put it all in a Ziploc bag? Some airports do require that you have all of your things in a Ziploc bag.
A clear one, right?
A clear one. So we oftentimes just put our Ziploc bag down into it, and then we roll it up and we carry it that way. But we have had spills, and we've been so thankful that it wasn't into all of our stuff. It's really a great product. Next up on the list is the Tripped Travel Gear tech bag. And I was just throwing everything into a Tripped packing cube.
That's what I do.
And that's what we do for most everything else. But this year I decided to upgrade and get a pack that was a little more organized. And so I have gotten this little pack. I like it. It's a little heavier than my other bag, but everything is organized, as you can see, and I have lots of stuff in it, and I really like it. So he'll probably be going to it before long.
I'm letting her do a test run for 1 year first, and then I'll probably switch next year.
But I've been using it for several months now, and I really like it.
Next up is the True Earth laundry detergent, and since I've been in retirement, I kind of do the laundry. It was a good deal.
You can edit if you want, and I'll do the laundry.
She does the editing. I do the laundry. That
gets me a lot of mileage with you. Is I do the editing, and then he does everything else.
But this True Earth laundry strips, they have been amazing. They're super light, and
we've been using them for probably about 6 or 7 years.
Yeah,
we've been using them a long,
They
long,
last
long
a long time. Basically, one pack will pretty much last your entire trip. So it's a super good way to go.
Yeah, and what they are is they're little strips, and you just tear them off and you put them in the laundry. They take all the water out, and so they're perfect. We take them out of their original bag and we stick them down into a Ziploc bag, so we carry them so they stay dry the entire trip. And we usually take about 2 packs with us. And
there's been a few times where we did not have a washer and dryer available, and we actually just washed in the sink using these, and it worked great. They kind of dissolve and make a soapy solution, and it works.
Clean our clothes.
Yeah.
Next up on the list is the Birdie Smart Alarm. And what this is a little alarm that you put on your pack or on your fanny pack or wherever you're walking, and you can just, it's designed for women. It was designed for women at college to carry along with them on their backpack, and you just yank it and it sounds a siren, an alarm, and it scares everybody around you.
And full disclosure here, I actually quit using those because I set the alarm off twice on a plane. And so I was like,
everybody turns and looks
looking
like,
at me like I'm paranoid now. So she uses it, but I do not use it
I just
anymore.
feel safer having it with me, especially if we're walking in a neighborhood that I'm not really familiar with, and that is a lot of places. So, and someone spotted it in a picture recently, and they said, "I'm glad you're using that Birdie alarm, and you're taking advantage of it because it's a great technology, and we have it on our site, and we've been using it for about 3 years. So we really like it, but it's a great gift idea too."
Next up is another Sea to Summit item, and that's the collapsible coffee filter. Now, I love coffee, but I don't love instant coffee, and I found that many places around the world, that's what you have. So we found this collapsible filter. It's super lightweight, it folds up, and all I got to do is buy some coffee, and boom, I've got great coffee in any country all around the world.
Next up on the list are 2 types of feature socks. Now this year we have only been using features. I've been wearing features for the last, I don't know how many years, forever. I love them. They're great golf socks, and they're great travel socks. And now I've gotten John over on them, and he likes them too. But we have a section on our website for my clothing items that I love, and John's, and his socks are listed on his, and mine are listed on mine. But they're cushiony, they're thick, they're really, really perfect travel socks. So check those out.
Next up is shoes, and the only shoes that we wear for walking around are Hoka shoes. I've been wearing them for years running, and I've even convinced Bev to go to Hoka's now, and I think we're both sold on Hoka shoes. I don't always love the color patterns.
No, they're awful.
Sometimes they're like, well, who came up with that purple? But I try to get black ones when I can, but they're great shoes, and as you age, having that cushion is really important as you put a lot of miles in walking or hiking or running. So we love these.
Yeah, we usually go through 2 or 3 pairs a year. We can generally find them all around the world.
Yeah.
Can't always find good colors, but we can find the shoes, but they're on our website and you can check those out.
Speaking of shoes, we actually do carry 2 pairs of shoes. In addition to the Hokas, I also have Allbirds tree loungers, and these are my dress shoes.
They're also your beach shoes.
They're my beach shoes. They're very, very versatile. They're super light, easy to pack up, and that's what I wear if we're gonna, occasionally go out to a nice restaurant or whatever. I wear my Allbirds.
He hates dressing up, but
I don't dress up anymore.
You do wear those.
I do. I like them. They're great shoes, and actually, they will last usually 2 years or more.
Yeah.
I don't wear them quite as much as my Hokas, but they're good quality shoes.
The other shoe that I carry is the Rothy. Now the Rothy shoes are washable. You can throw them in the washing machine. You cannot dry them, but you have to let them set out and dry, but they dry fast. They are so versatile. They're also my dress-up shoe and my beach shoe.
No more high heels?
No more high heels for me. I'm practical Bev. what's practical and what fits in my pack, and that is these Rothy shoes. I really like them. They're high quality, and the pair that I have has lasted me about 5 years. So, I mean, I'm still going to wear them. Like your Alette wallet, we're never getting rid of it.
That's right.
Next up on the list is my travel dress. I search high and low for the best travel dresses. I've gone through several that I've tried out. Sometimes they end up being too short or they're just not comfortable. But this year I have the perfect one. And it is just an Amazon brand. It's not very expensive. Our daughter had one on at a cruise that we took. And I'm like, Ashley, why did you get that? And she's like, it was just like, $35 on Amazon. So I put it on the website and it's in our bag now. I have it in black, but you can get it in any color, so check that one out. Next up on the list is our camera kit. Now we have divided between what is in our kit for the new year and all of the things that we use from time to time. When we're home on today's camera, we actually put it on a tripod and we use the good camera. But when we're packing it and we're traveling the world, we want stuff as light as possible. So we have divided that up so you can check out what's in our kit, and you can see if you're giving a gift, we would appreciate any clicks through to any of these products. It really does help us.
Yeah, there's some great new technology out there that we're actually implementing this year, so be sure to check it out on our site. Next up is travel books. Now this is where we get our inspiration. Now we typically buy the digital version, but these make great coffee table books that we've had in the past. So we just like to look through books and get ideas on places to go. It has helped us plan many a trip, looking through some of our inspiration books.
Yes, and we have listed all of our favorites on here, and ones that we've used in the past and ones that we still use. So check those out.
And they do make great Christmas gifts for those that you love, that like to travel, and you can give them some great ideas.
The next section in our travel store is called Travel Novels, and we have tried to compile all our favorite travel stories there. Now, if you have some travel novels that you think belong in our store, please let us know in the comments, because we'd like to add and build out this section with all of the best stories. But as we were traveling, we listened to some great travel stories.
Yeah, I think one of the first ones we listened to was The Alchemist, and it's still one of our favorite books.
Yeah, we listened to The House in the Sky. It was about a woman who was kidnapped in Somalia as she was traveling.
We're not going to Somalia.
No, we're not. But there's Eat, Pray, Love, and all of the great travel novels. So check out that section and get some ideas for gift giving there, and also for what you might want to read. We love reading books, and we love great travel stories.
Next up on our website, we've created a section to have all of our favorite travel brands. Sometimes it's hard to show all the great products a brand has for travel, but here you can go click on the link. We have affiliate relationships with each of these, and these are brands and products that we know and love and actually use.
Yes, and many of them have great Black Friday sales going on. So we're talking Sea to Summit, Allbirds, Coat Epoxy, Patagonia, Rothy's, Eagle Creek. I think that may be all of them, but anyway, check that section out and just shop the whole store, because some of the products that we love, we can't put in the store, or we don't have room for every product that we love. They don't really work for us, but they might work for your travel style. So check those out. Great products, great companies.
The next section on our website is our favorite travel services, and we have many of them, but we're going to highlight a few of them for you. One of my favorite ones is Day Trip. Now what this is a private car service that operates in countries all over the world, and you can have a private driver for a day. You can spell out exactly what cities you want to go to, or what experiences you want to have, and you can get a price for the day. So we have used them all over Europe. We've used them in Mexico, and it's just a high quality private car service, so check that out. It's called Day Trip.
Yes, we also use them as we're crossing borders in the Balkans. That was really handy, because we could get around where we needed to go. Another one that's new to us is Fay Insurance. Now, we get asked all the time about travel insurance and what travel insurances we're using. We don't generally use travel insurance, but we can see going forward that we have some trips on our list that we want to insure. We just bought an insurance policy with them, and I went through the process with it, and it was so easy. I have heard they're the best company out there for being up front and working on claims. So if you have an experience with them, let us know. But our first policy was just purchased through them, and we really liked it. Fay Insurance.
Another one that we really like is radical storage. Now, when we go stop by a town and we only have maybe a 3 or 4 hour layover, we don't like to carry our packs around all day while we're sightseeing. So we use radical storage. They're all over the world. It's a very handy app you can put on your phone. But basically what they do, you can take your bags, you can go check them in. It might be, $10 for the day. And you can get rid of your luggage for the day and go enjoy your sightseeing. So it's called Radical Storage, very handy app for your phone, and they operate in cities all over the world.
Yeah, the next one on the list is Airlo and Google Fi. Now, Google Fi is our phone service. If you sign up for Google Fi, you get $60 credit. So we really like that about them. But this is the phone service that we use because we get international calling and data for 3 months while we're abroad. Now, after that time, they cut us off and we go over to Airlo and we get our data from them. We don't get cut off on phone. We don't get cut off on text messaging with Google Fi. We are able to keep our number the entire time we're traveling, but we can add in an Airlo. It's on an app and you just add data with an eSIM onto your phone. It's very simple. We really like this combination and it works really well for us.
Another service we use a lot is Booking.com. Now, if you know us, you know we like to stay in Hyatts. We have a great travel hack using Hyatts. We have a lot of free stays there. But when we're not staying in a Hyatt, we usually use Booking.com. So it's a very handy service for us. What we really like about it is it's easy to get refundable stays. It's easy to keep track of on the Booking.com app. So we're just very pleased with Booking.com.
Yeah,
so,
we don't have to read reviews for hours on end. We can just look at their little stars and
yeah,
know.
we like the way they do it. So it keeps things simple. As much travel as we do, Booking.com is a great service for us.
Another thing that's on our list this year is Holland America Cruise Lines. Now, we're booked with them this year. We're very excited about a cruise that we're taking with them. But if you go there and you book your cruise, they're doing some holiday sales right now. So click through that and you can see their holiday sales. This is a new one for us, and we're very excited with the affiliate partnership that we have. We pay for all of our own travels. We don't take free stays. It's one of the rules of retirement travelers is we want to review a place and we want to be able to tell you what it is. But we did a survey on our site recently, or last year, I guess, and where we asked, what is your favorite cruise line? And Holland America was the #1. So we felt very comfortable about using them as an affiliate. So check that out. Book your cruise through our website. It would really help us out.
So this was just a few of the services that we use. We have them all listed on our website. So if you have some travel services that you use that we haven't mentioned or is not on our site, please let us know. The same goes with brands and products. It helps everybody out. We want to have a website where it's one-stop shopping for all the travel brands and services and products. So please let us know. Put them in the description below. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and thank you so much for watching today. We have a big year coming up, and in the next video we're going to tell you where we're going and some big changes that we're making to our channel and to our travel style and our community. So be sure you check that one out next time, and we'll see you on the road.
Be sure to hit subscribe and follow along on our retirement journey around the world.